So I got the epic idea to compare these two lubricants, WD40, great for lubricating everything, and SpeedLube Weight 2. Now I'm sure this has been done before, but I figured I'd just make it popular, hopefully. Let's get this popular. So I have these two identical cubes that I got on SpeedLube shop, and they arrived today, so yay. And I'm gonna lubricate one with my normal lubricant. This is SpeedLube Weight 2. It cost me a few bucks. It's served me well. I use it on almost all of my cubes. And so I was gonna compare it to WD40 over the course of a few weeks and catch up with you guys in a little bit and see what the difference is. So I decided a while ago I was going to peel off the sticker or the logo on the cube that was going to use WD-40. I really like these removable logos, don't you? I still use logos. I kind of like them though. I don't like the removable ones though. So in case you're wondering, these are both Yushin Little Magic 3x3s. They cost $5 on SpeedCube Shop, and they're gonna be just my generic test cubes. So, let's just get right into lubricating the cubes. Let's open up this one. And it's really hard to open. So normally the first time that it feels a little greasy in here already. They may have already lubricated it, but I'm still gonna do it. So the first time I usually do it, I take off some of the pieces and I put a little bit of lubricant in these little ridges here. Can't see it, but I'm pushing down on the plunger a little bit. And I just do these on all 8 pieces of the first layer. And then it really doesn't take much. You can put a little bit on the walls of the pieces. Anywhere, like in the internal mechanism where pieces rub against each other, is generally a good rule of thumb as to where to put lube, so don't worry about it. Alright, let's get this thing right back together and do some break-in solves. Don't expect anything special. I haven't really done much cubing today. So, maybe 33, 34 seconds. And this is a new cube, and I'm not really used to it, so that's gonna add some new layers of difficulty. But yeah, once you're done, lubricating all of the pieces, just pop the cube back together, and we'll see how it performs after lubricating the 3x3. This is the hardest cube I've ever put together, and that's really saying something, considering I had a Rubik's brand. Give me a sec. Oh my god. It's impossible. How did they build this? Ah, there we go. Finally. Good lord. Alright, so let's get rid of everything and do a quick solve. Let's turn on the new timer. I really like this, guys, by the way. This new GAN timer that I got. It lights up blue here. It's really cool. Okay. Well, enough bragging. I'll do some break-in moves for you guys. Just some random moves always do the trick. Spreads the lube around the cube and makes it, you know, do the lube thing. These are like brand new. I opened them and unboxed them earlier today, like 3 hours ago when I got back from school. So, let's do some inspection. I can't just start the timer. I need to do an inspection. Let's go. So yeah, you heard all of my talking a couple days ago, and I uploaded that other video, my AO25. So I don't really know what to say here, guys. You heard it all. Anyway, the cube is performing magnificently, as is expected by a lubricant with speed in the name. It's so much faster than it was before. It doesn't feel any heavier like it does with normal cubes. Like, whenever I put in a new lube on any cube, it normally feels like heavy, for lack of a better description. This didn't really feel that. It's the 36.727. You can't really see it, but there it is. So this is with this is normal setup and everything. Acts like you'd expect. If you've been cubing for more than 10 minutes, you know how it would expect. Now, the fun part. Okay, let's just open it up a little. Screw it, I'll just... Now, I learned from experience that a little WD-40 goes a long way, so I'm just gonna stick it in there and, a little bit. And then let's, ooh, that's spinny. I'm gonna put in a little more to make it fair. Ooh, the pieces are cold. It's not really doing much of anything. It smells like the cube. I don't know why. I thought I smelled something, so I wondered if it was coming from the cube. Let's put in a little more. This is a bad idea. Okay. Right there. Ooh, that's a lot. It does make things a lot faster, though. It's not gonna be like anything else. It's locking up. It's slower. And yeah, it definitely is smelling something. I wouldn't really ever recommend using WD-40. It's all over my fingers now. Ugh, I don't want to touch my tune timer. I have to though. Okay, let's reset it and do some inspection. Doesn't really feel good. Feels like heavy, like it's made of metal. And it's locking up all the time. It's like all the pieces are grinding. It's not exactly what WD-40 was made for. But honestly, I expected it to be uncontrollably fast. It's definitely not what I was expecting. But with a little practice and some slightly hurt fingers, I feel like anyone could get through this. My fingers really hurt now. Feels like I'm turning a Rubik's brand. It's tight, and I'm not even sure if I'm doing this algorithm right. There we go. Crap. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna put you back up. Need to cut that out. Or like my face or whatever. I'll move the camera over, and there we go. That's about where it was, right? Sorry I dropped the camera, guys. But anyway, I got 38.042, that's about 2 seconds more. Could just be because of a harder solve. If I wanted to make this fair, I'd do an average of 5 or an average of 10 or whatever, but I don't really feel like I have that kind of time. I don't think you guys want to watch it either, so just know, WD-40 is a bad idea. And I'll just catch you guys up on the long-term effects of WD-40 and normal lube when I would normally like clean and lube all my cubes. That time is coming though. So stay tuned for part 2 of this video where I compare and contrast. Oh, this is heavy. It feels heavier now that I'm picking them up again. It's so weird. They're just so different now. SpeedLube really acted like you'd expect. It feels so spinny and light and fast, not heavy. This feels like there's no friction, but it just feels so sluggish and yeah. You know what I mean? Just no. It's kind of buttery turning, but it's really heavy butter. You know. This is like so smooth, unbelievable, like normal. I can just do this and don't feel any resistance. This, it's slower, it's sluggish, and yeah, but there's no friction. It's slower, it's heavier, the piece is like, it's slowed down, and it does kind of feel a little frictiony, which is weird from WD40, and it's definitely like kind of feels unbalanced or like heavy, difficult to turn. No friction though. So I hope you all learned something, and I'll catch you in part 2 of this video, or my next AO25, or some other video, another unboxing perhaps. I don't know. Catch you in my next video, guys. Peace.